Namaste, everybody. It's so great to see all of you. And Tajaha to everyone. Tajaha to our family in China, Sunny, to our family in Hong Kong, Funny, to our dear friends and great family in Kanjun, in Taiwan. We would like to take this opportunity to connect with you for this unknown period, this challenging period that is we are right now all together in this huge boat going from a place that we don't know. Actually, it's like the world that we knew before is changing, and change is affecting us right now. So we will take this opportunity right now to have some tools through the beautiful essential oils, to the soul of the plant, how they can help us to face everything we are facing right now. So, Lydia, can you give us some tool that we can really help us to grow through this uncertainty that is affecting us emotionally, maybe physically? How can we boost our immune system?
Thank you to be with us and to spend this moment together. As Philippe said, our heart is with you, even if we are not physically there, even if the venue is postponed, we are there. So just look forward to this autumn, because this autumn we will make the best venue ever, believe me. I'm really convinced about that. And early this year, when the whole situation was not as dramatical as it is today, I took a very big decision. I said, I don't want to train any more aromatherapists. I want my students to become aroma healers, real healers. And who knows, maybe all this unknown period, we have different options to face it. We can take a position of a victim, or we can decide that we are the co-creator of our future. So what happens when we are in this complete unknown field? Our first three chakras becomes very active, because all our survival instincts just come up. And what happens when these three first chakras, I mean, nothing wrong with them, but when these three first chakras become overactive, we create separation, we create isolation, we start to think too much, and we become pessimistic and egoistic. And we create this kind of disconnection with others. We cannot, and worst thing, we cannot feel anymore what is really going on, because the mind is just busy and worrying. And it's a natural reaction. It's completely natural that you react like that. So, of course, it's completely arrogant when you have in face of you a person which is overwhelmed by fear, because she doesn't know anymore what kind of revenue she will have. And you say, okay, fear makes you weak. It's not because you know that fear makes you weak that it will eliminate you will get not rid of it. So what is extremely important in this period is to reinforce our heart chakra, our fourth chakra, because it's also the headquarters of our immune system, first of all. But it's also here that we feel the connection with nature, with others, with our beloved ones, with the whole world. It's very important that this center stays open, that these centers will be nourished, regenerated, renewed. And we have to say, we have this beautiful gift from Mother Nature in our hands. We have the essential oils, the soul of the plants, we have the hydrolytes, these magical waters, and we can really do a lot of things to preserve our health, and even to make it better, and not only our physical health but also our emotional health, our spiritual health, to become real healers. It's maybe this kind of challenging time which will teach us what is acceptance and let go. But you can only let go something you really acknowledge that it exists. A lot of us have the tendency to start to ignore and not to feel anymore what is going on inside of them, because this suffering is tremendous, it's very big, and you don't want to feel it anymore. But the fact is, if you are disconnected from your emotions, you will not feel anything anymore. The fact is, you will even not feel, if you cannot feel your anger, you cannot feel the love. If you cannot feel your sadness, you cannot feel the joy. The fact is, you have first of all to acknowledge what is going on in you. Then you can let it go. Then it's easier. So first step is feel whatever is going on inside of you and all around you. It's very, very important. It's start to feel again. So one of the major essential oils you can use to reinforce this capacity to feel is Sugandha Kokila. This kind of Lauracea from the India and from the Himalaya, this kind of little sweet white flower, we can say, it's reconnecting us to our feelings and is reconnecting the heart chakra to Vishuddhi, to the throat chakra, which means when this channel is open, first of all, the prana, the chi, is circulating between your lungs and your throat. So all the respiratory tract is it's like a very big, creating the space in your respiratory tract. I mean, you will breathe deeper in and breathe deeper out, and in this breath you will start again to be connected to your feelings. So what can you do? I mean, it's quite a very simple thing. You take the bottle of essential oil, you let a drop fall on your hand, or 2-3 drops, let's say. You take it, just put the hands, smell it, closed eyes, deep breath. And then you pat your hand, one hand on your heart, one on your throat, and say 10 times the word I feel, I feel, I feel, I feel. 10 times you say it, and just feel what is going. Then you go into silence and you just feel what is going on inside of you. And then maybe you can say your first name, and again 10 times I feel, and then say my mission. We are in 2020. It's so important to feel again exactly where is my mission. When you don't feel anymore, the fact is you will have activities, you will doing a lot of things, but you're not in your destiny, you're not in your dharma. And when you're not in your dharma, you cannot be happy. So just say my mission, and 10 times I feel. And you can say my truth, and 10 times I feel. Or you can say my relationship with my husband, and 10 times I feel. And so on. Everybody, what you want to feel more, according to what, in relationship with what. Feel it. You have to reconnect. It's the time to reconnect to our real feelings. 2020, what is that? Is the spiritual threshold. I mean, we have to grow spiritually. And what does that mean? The 2 is the yin energy, the female energy. The 10 is the yang energy, the masculine energy. And these 2 things, I mean, these 2 energies are now really melted together to create the Tao. The Sattva, we say in Ayurveda, the light. We are in a period where the energy is really increasing tremendously. And even if we are challenged by viruses or whatever, the energy is still very high on the planet. And the fact is, we have to keep our own energy high to that we can be completely safe in this period, because the higher our energy will be, the higher our vibrational level will be, the healthier we are. We know exactly, I mean, a healthy human has 52 megahertz on a vibrational level. If you have a Candida albicans, you are like 48 megahertz. And if you have cancer, you drop to 40 megahertz. And when you are on 20 megahertz, I mean, death process starts. And one thing we know actually, and it's scientifically proven, is that the essential oils has a very high level of energy, very high vibrational level. Even the low level of essential oils, and especially, I mean, if I speak about good quality, of course, of essential oils, because not all qualities have the same vibrational level. If you have a high quality of essential oils, they are more than 70 megahertz, mean higher than our own vibrational level. So it means using essential oils daily will increase your vibrational level. So what does that mean concretely? It means you are healthier, but not only physically, you are healthier in your emotions, you're healthier in your thoughts, there is more light in your organism. And your healing power will increase also. It means how to heal yourself and how to heal others. I mean, your electromagnetic field is really charged with very high vibrations, which is really important to know and important to take it, to become aware of it. Because most of the time we are just using the essential oils, but become aware. So use these times to increase your vibrations, really. And this it's already done when you use it daily. So make a aroma massage as your daily routine is extremely important. Why it's more important than ever? Because when you massage your body with some very good carrier oils, and you add to them essential oils, so take a 5% concentration, meaning if you make 100 ml of massage oil, you have 95 ml of carrier oil and 5 ml of essential oils, like about 100 drops. And use this every day, pull it everywhere on your body, and then take a bath or a shower. Why? Because this massage oil will remove the toxins, especially the metallic toxins from your body, because metallic toxins are liposoluble. I mean, they need grease, fat to be removed. It's very important. So take carrier oils internally and take it externally. I mean, it's very important. And do it every day, because this is already a very good key to keep healthy. I mean, personally, you know, I do it daily since almost 30 years, and it's maybe one of the secrets of my vitality. You know that most of the time I'm really fit, and I have a capacity also to be very resistant to many things. I mean, you experience that with me many times, and this is probably one of the secrets. And at the same time, smell the essential oil. Smell it with awareness, with consciousness, closed eyes, and consciousness on the heart chakra. So this heart chakra is very, very important right now to really open it up. It's also the secret and the key to get rid of all these destructive emotions like the fear and the anger and the irritability. Because, you know, our body becomes addicted of these emotions. I mean, the fact is, if you used to react with anger to a challenge, so the body will create this reality again and again. It's like an addiction, you know. So even if there is no reason to be angry, later on your body, he needs to produce the necessary cortisol to put you in anger. So he will create a situation to be angry again. It's all this kind of emotions, we are addicted to it. And we cannot just decide that, okay, from Monday I will not be angry anymore, from Monday I will not be sad anymore, from Monday I will not be scaring anymore, because it's anchored in our body. And with the essential oil we have this kind of magical tools that we can use our senses, the touch, the olfactive sense, and combine it with sound to make it, that we can transform all these feelings. Because one thing we have to be, I said to all my students already, also in Europe, what scares me much more than any virus are the thoughts, because the thoughts can be so toxic and make you completely weak. Your immune system will just collapse because you are nourishing anger and fear and sadness. And I don't say that is not natural to go through that, because it's natural that we respond with that. But we have in our hands the tools to be serene and peaceful inside of us. And for that, what can you use? What is the tool? First of all, you in Asia, you are used to drink hot water. This is a very good news, because in Europe we have still to educate people to do that. So use a lot of hot water, drink a lot of hot water, more than usual, and put essential hydrolytes inside. Like Ravinsara, coriander is an excellent plant for remove all the metallic substances, and will also purify your pineal gland, which is necessary, which will produce our serotonin and will produce the melatonin that we have a good sleep. Because many people right now, they have not a good sleep because they are worrying. So it will help. You have, of course, the hydrolate of sandalwood, which reinforces the immune system and will stimulate the lymph and the blood circulation. You have Scotch pine, which is opening the lungs and will purify our respiratory tract and will give us force. We have, of course, bay laurel. Bay laurel is an amazing plant in these times. Probably one of the most powerful plants for this kind of virus we have right now. Years ago, when we had the SARS situation, it has been tested in a university in Italy that bay laurel was one of the most effective essential oils in case of this SARS virus. And we know that the COVID-19 is very similar somehow. Even it's said that it's not as dangerous as SARS, but I think it's really one of the plants we can use right now, because also on an energetic level we need courage, we need trust, self-confidence, and bay laurel can give us all of that. So how to use it? You can, for example, of course, smell the bottle, and then you put on your neck some drops. You just massage your neck with some drops, and you can also put some drops on the hands and just rub it together. So this is really can be amazing. It's an amazing essential oil. We have, of course, some conifer oils, like you have the Abies sibirica, the Siberian fir. And the Siberian fir, it's one of the conifer oils which has the most esters, meaning these substances which helps us to calm down the nervous system, which has a very painkiller quality. But it's not only the painkiller and the physical pain, it's also the psychological pain. And this fir, it's growing, can resist to minus 50 degrees. And it's like, it's a real teacher for us. It's teaching us to accept whatever is coming around us. We can resist to us, we can go through that, and we can still grow and still be in a good shape. So how to use it? You can put some drops on your hands, and then you can apply it on your heart and thymus, and then just tap on this area, I mean, which will really activate your immune system. Just tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it. And you can do that also when you feel overwhelmed by emotion. And then one drop in the hands, and then just rib the inside of your arms, because when you're ribbing your arms, I mean, it's just activating the meridian of the lungs and the heart, and this is important in this time. So this fur can be really recommended. You have also the white fur, Abies alba, which has quite a high percentage of limonene. And limonene, what is that? It's the molecule you can find very often in the citrus fruits, in orange or lemon, etc. And that means limonene, only the plants which has a lot of light and which absorb a lot of light have this component, and this component is highly detoxifying our inner organs, like the liver, like purifying our blood and bringing a lot of light inside of us. So this is also one conifer which can be quite indicated in this moment. You have, of course, all the citrus fruits. So diffuse daily everywhere, put it in the diffuser everywhere, like essential oils like orange and mandarin and grapefruit, all this lime, you know. It's just bringing more light in your house, bringing more sunshine, I can say like this. And because this has a very big healing effect, and at the same time, if you use, for example, orange or mandarin in your home, it also improve the communication skill between you and your family. I mean, it calms down, but they're real sons, you know, we can say like this. And one of my favorite right now is frankincense. I have it always with me, always, all the time. I use it daily, smell it. In the morning I just wake up and I use it as a real aura cleanser. I mean, I just take it in the hand, smell it, I wash up, I can say, I clean my aura with it. I just putting away everything. And you can feel immediately when you smell it, long time, close that, you let go the thoughts. I mean, you disconnect from your mind, you disconnect from your solar plexus, and you are activated your higher chakras, like the crown chakra, like Sahasrara. And frankincense is also very strengthening the immune system. You know, it's one of the strongest essential oil we know for the immune system, and of course you can drink the hydrolate of it, but use it daily. I mean, it's also creating a protection around you. Of course, you can use Palo Santo, you can use Artemisia ludoviciana, there are many others, or simply geranium, which is making like a magical filter. It's like attracting positive energy, and it's protecting you from negativity. So make sure that you make everything to keep your mind clear, to not be, let's say, poisoned by negativity, by the fear, by the anger, by all this kind of things. I say it again, it's normal that we have this kind of thoughts, and don't become to be indifferent. So feel it, acknowledge that you have this feeling, and then use an essential oil and let it go. If you try to resist all the time to anger, if you want to control, I mean, all of us, we want to control everything, and we are actually in a complete unknown situation. We were forced to experience the unknown, and in this unknown, of course, all our rules, all our everything is like we are challenged. we have to say. But in this unknown is also that opportunity that creativity will rise up, that new ideas can come up, that we have to experience something we never experienced, that also in crisis we can, the history is showing us that in crisis solidarity becomes stronger, connection can become stronger. So we have the choice or to become closer or to be completely separated and isolated, and we have the choice. So we have the choice to behave as a victim, or we have the choice to say, I'm the co-creator of this new world. And I'm sure all of you, all my students, all these people I love so much, you are co-creators. And together we will grow in this crisis, and together we will see each other. We will see each other again in a very, very good moment and with a lot of joy. And you know that Philippe and me, we are really with you. We are praying every day, we are meditating every day. And you know that a rainbow to be created needs first rain. So maybe we are in the rain right now, but after the rain, rainbow will come up. And I really want to tell you how much I love you and how much I'm with you right now. And use our best friends, the soul of the plants. They are amazing. And be creative. Make a mind movie inside of you. Imagine all the beautiful things you will share with the people you love, with your friends, with your colleagues, and things will come up for sure in a good way.
Thank you, all of you, for the people you are, and thank you for all the team, that is all the professional aromatherapists helping us to face this moment, all the people in the natural health medicine. We stay connected all together, and we will see us again for sure. Thank you so much. Namaste, everyone.